Oh, it says I'm live. Oh, I'm engaged. Going to live chat. Live chat. Oh. Okay. No, it's just. Okay, now. Timing. Where are? Oh, right there. That's why I couldn't see it. It's right in front of my face. All right, this is actually. Oh, it is. So I will have to unattach it. Let me see. La la la. Well, hello, Debbie. It's so good to see you in chats. And yeah, don't mind me if I just break out in some kind of weird song. You made it. Okay, oopsie. Don't want to do that. I want to salvage that if I can. Oh. All right, let's. Yeah, this is old. Does it have a date on it? No, it does not. No, yes, it does. 2008. And I'm. Okay, I'll set my timer. Love. Mwah. Okay, go to my timer. Go to my timer. Go to my timer. Go to my timer. La 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 la. We'll go 1 hour, 10 minutes. Seriously? There. Now. All right, now. I'm just a tad bit early, but not much. Let's see. That's still have not found them. But eventually, one day. Oh, when I opened up your little gifty to me and your painty papers that you sent me, I had it in my left hand and they watched me do it and I don't know what happened. Everything else is still, I can find it. But I laid down that little handful of painty papers, and Debbie, roughly 3 weeks later, I have not. It just amazes me, and I have looked everywhere. I mean, so one day, hopefully, fairly shortly, it will just jump out and say hello. But it's on walkabout now. Yeah. It's walkies. Walkabout. Yeah. And seriously, I mean, in the space, I'm sitting here showing it. And something, maybe the knock on the door or something distracts me. And I literally, in my left hand, and I set it down, right? And they don't even know what happened to it. The people in chat. Because I'm like, yeah. I'm like, really? Yeah. It's the strangest thing. But yeah, because we were gonna do this, and they said, "Oh, use some of that painty paper," and I'm like, "Oh yeah," and then like, what did I do with it? I mean, seriously, it's not sitting on top of Shauna's stuff, my Shauna box that I have. Nothing. It's just no. Yeah. And even now, I'm looking and I'm like, it's not here. It's like it evaporated. Hello there, oh, Darleeling, because that's what I call you. That's your nickname, Darleeling. 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 Okay. I'll get that or you get that, Debbie. Who wants to do it? Me or you? I guess me. Remove. I'm going to remove it. Seriously? Okay, good. Thank you. Huh. Well, that's strange. My click didn't work, but good thing yours did. Yay! Score. Okay. Now, I've got mismatched legs. Well, I got two things. I was going to do a Christmas page, and I got it started because my hands are still a little bit swollen from Pettibon on Monday. And I'm looking for the legs. Oh, here, I have two sets of mismatched. I have these. And where's the other pair? Where's the other pair? So happy together. Oh, maybe we can put that on the page today. And then, yo, Shauna. I was going to give a set to Shauna, but then I realized, no, there's only two, and she might get a little bit befuddled if she was supposed to mix them. What did I do with it? Let me double check what this one is. Oh, that was a swift moment in time. What in the world did I drop? Ouch! Well, that hurt. Okay, one moment. I gotta go. Oh, hello. Just take it. Oh, man. I have screws on the floor. Oh, man. Okay, so there's 4 screws that I can see. So maybe these are 4 handles. Then maybe it's just 2. Oh, no, there was more. Okay. Just don't mind me. You know, just, yeah. I got to clean up at least half the ones that are immediately in my line of vision, or else my feet are not going to be happy. Just, one moment, please. Oh, my word. There are so many screws on the floor. La, 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 la. And then ever since Judy mentioned, well, we were over at Cheryl's and I didn't have the extra money to buy a cigar box, so I okay, I think I actually got them all. Huh. The things you find on the floor. Okay, I'll wrap these and hopefully I don't forget to do the same thing again. Okay, now, they weren't inside the bag, they were just folded up. Okay. Now, I thought I had 2 pairs. I thought I had 2 pairs. Well, I know I had 2 pairs. No, that's the pulley and the arrow things. Well, Yeah, I it's like, yeah, when I do that, I put heavy. I look before I move, and oh, here's another one. Oh, I found another screw. Okay, we'll have to put those back. Well, and then I just put shoes on until I have a chance to go over it. And yeah, I well, for me it's like a sewing needle. I mean, it's more likely to be a sewing needle than a glue pen. Okay, we got to put this up. And then I saw, because I've had this for almost a year now, and what caught my attention, it was $1.49, and it was just sitting on the shelf there at the secondhand store. Actually, it's over a year. I've had it for over a year, probably 2019, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, uh, um, it's just been sitting here. Of course, I have to empty it out now because it has flowers and floral tape and stuff. But this is what attracted me to it in the first place. And well, was Judy there? I think Judy was there because she said, "Why don't you do a clem box?" And of course, I didn't have the extra money to get the cigar box, any of the cigar boxes. And so, okay, no, I just wrapped them. I didn't. Okay, there's the other one. So hopefully I have all the screws, or the little, screws, and all the handles. Okay, now. So then I saw this, and then I go, good. Hi, Beth. And then so I thought, well, maybe I saw this and I go, ooh, that could be my clem box. So then I've only got, now for some reason I can't find the other ones. But let's see, what am I doing? Where am I? There, it has to be this. So now I'm wondering if I could get the two here on this box. And if it would stand up, it might go, yeah, see, yeah. Yeah. Yo, nummy. So then maybe we'll get to this. But I wanted to do a Christmas page. So then I thought, well, with my hands, I better kind of pre-do things. Well, let me put these in here, because I'm pretty sure, even though they're mismatched, I'm pretty sure I have another set. And as long as they're the same height, I don't care that they are two different designs, Now Shauna might, I don't know. That's why I didn't give her just two, because I didn't want her to, have a moment. And this, where is it? Here it is. This actually, oh, let me write this down. I can move it. 9:15, 3 a.m. go live. All right, now I can move this out of the way. And this came out of my $12 jewelry thing that I got from Keisha. I think it was one of K. So far, you haven't done nothing. And then I thought this fits upside down. It fits on the top of my tree. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably I don't typically do stars, but if I do stars, I like the primitive. I like the primitive star better. I like that. I like the primitive star. I've had this since the little tag on it said 2008. So I maybe got it 2009, 2010. I could have gotten it in 2008, but it's just been kind of because I just liked the look of it. And I thought, well, now guess what? I'm going to probably put a strip of, a dry glue, like a strip of glue, and then wire wrap it. And I'll see if I have any beads or anything. I might want to put beads down here, but I'll wire wrap it, and that will be the top of my Christmas tree. Yeah. I don't know unless this was one of those, I don't know what this was, what it came off of or what it was originally. But I like the tarnish. I just like that tarnish. So I thought I'd share with you. That's gonna, and yes, I know, but I keep my tree up year round and I decorate it when I want. I decorate it when I want. And I didn't quite get things cleared off because, hey, I was, you know, my muscles weren't wanting to sleep yesterday and last night. And so I was up and, I was over here. I found this old thing. I started with a napkin as my base, and it was the size I wanted, so I used it. Yeah. One of the plastic wraps from a spoon. Yeah. And I found this in a bag. I was wondering where it had gone to. This is what Shauna made me. And her work, there was no problem with it. It was the original manufacturer. After a while, this started coming unglued. And so then I would glue it and I would let it sit under a lot of pressure for quite some time. Well, then I noticed that this will never ever be this here will never ever be completely glued back right. So I started stitching it. Then of course I picked up the wrong, thinking I had the right, and I wasn't paying attention. So I think what I'll do is I will just put a little bit of gold shimmy iridescent acrylic on it just to kind of to cover the blue. But then I decided that I have this measured out a 1/2 inch, and I will be, because this was painful. This was so painful for my hands. So this time I'm going to make holes all the way around. And then I'm not sure if I want to kind of do a chartreuse or a green or what, but yeah. And then I can use it again. And you're trying to art. Well, Artie Dar, I know you can listen and I know you can art. So you got it made. You're just, yep, you got it. So I'm like, "Oh, wow, yay, yippee, 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 I found it." Mm. And this thing, I found a bag I hadn't been in for a little bit, but it has all kinds of. Oh, and then I went down memory lane with Beth. Of course, Beth wasn't here. She didn't even know it. And then, because she started, I don't know when she started it, but hey, I'll get there. I'm showing it. I had been kind of in the back of my mind wondering where it had gotten to. And I found abandoned places. Beth decided to do this. And I have all the notes. And of course, Beth does this quicker than I do. I have to think about it. This was the very, now, this was, I think, the second one. This one actually came in fairly, this was the operating room where Hitler was. And I had a little vignette story going on. She was reading, and yeah, anyway. But this was the Jailhouse Rock one that Beth did. And see, I have the dates on him when they were selected, Thursday the 22nd. And this one, again, it's not completely finished, but I was trying to do an abstract around this car because this reminds me of my dad and the Nebraska, the because he grew up in Nebraska. And so I grew up there a little bit, and the ranch and the farm, family ranch and farm. And anyway, that, so I was trying to do this in abstract. Yeah, some of them are done, some of them aren't. So I went down, this one's done. This took me one day, and this one came together quick. Yeah, but I got busy looking at this. And then I remember making this. It's a place of collage items where I want to put together. I want to put them together. So I made up a booklet that has stuff that I want to collage together. So they stay together. But yeah, so I went down memory lane. The prairie look. Um um mostly Omaha, but I know my mom's family lived in Lincoln. I got pictures of my mom's. I think it was my mom's. It could have been my dad, but I think it was my mom's pictures, black and white, of the 100th anniversary tower or something like that. And I think that was in Lincoln. I still remember my grandparents' address when we lived in Omaha. I still remember it. Could I and I could probably take you to my aunt and uncle's house. If I got to my grandma's house, I could probably get you to my aunt and uncle's house just by memory. I don't remember the address of their house, but I do remember my grandparents' house. And the ranch was in, well, I know they lived in North Platte and McCook. No, McCook. We lived in McCook. My grandparents moved to McCook. But what was the other place with a ranch and farm? Dunning. That was the one of our family members. I don't know if it's the same art room, but I remember your art room from before. Yeah, but Dunning, a family member owned, a ranch and a farm, and I remember spending a lot of summers there. I met my first and only, and I will never meet one again. I will never. I say that all the time. I met my first rattlesnake. And yeah, and I won't ever see one again. And I don't necessarily go out and kill, but I says I wouldn't go a step out of that house until my dad hunted down that snake and killed it, and I saw it dead. I I tell you what, I felt sorry for the snake, but I said at the same time, I'm like, "No, I'm not." And I knew, I mean, growing up on a ranch and a farm, you know these things, but I tell you, that rattler came so close to biting me. I says, I go nowhere. I have to see it's dead and buried, not moving an inch. Nothing. He went out and did it. He wasn't really too thrilled with it, but hey, you know, I'm gonna turn on my fan. Oh yeah, my grandma said you were white like this. I was white like this. I was white as a sheet. I had just I my dad, I because we lived in the sand hill. That's what the sand hills. That picture of the sand hills. And it's dry, kind of like a desert. And I got in my head that I wanted a turtle. And so, oh, bless his heart. He went out and hunted down a turtle for me. And it was something that I had to learn. I got it into my head. I wanted a pet turtle. And it wasn't just a store turtle or anything. I wanted one from the wild and so he went out, he hunted one down, and I had it for like 3 or 4 weeks. And the lesson I learned was it just needed to be out where. And I couldn't take care of it properly because I didn't know. And of course, at that time, we didn't have the internet, and we did have a library. And I do know that we lived for about a year. We The original Boys Town, we lived, I don't know, maybe we lived fairly close to the original Boy Town. It's somewhere near McCook. Anyway, um the stories I remember, because you could just get in your car and just drive, and you'd see for a distance. And I can remember, anyway, the turtle. Let's go back to the turtle. And um well, he said, well, you have to find out what it eats. And of course that's, so we went to the library, we talked, we checked, what do they eat? Because he picked it up in the sand hills. So, and so we figured it out, but it just wasn't eating. And so I had to finally come to terms with the fact that I could not take care of it, and I had to release it out back into the wild. So it's something I had to learn. Well, and it was a solitary thing, and So I went out and I figured someone asked me, I don't know if it was my dad or whoever asked me if they wanted, and I said, "No, I can do it myself," because I was old enough, you know. And but I tell you, on that way back, I met my first and only ever rattler. Because, like I said, I declare it, I'm not ever meeting one again. I tell you, and it's like it didn't bite me, but I felt it, if you know, like if you, it was so close to me, my ankle, my right ankle, the ankle area of my foot, that I could feel it, if like if a snake had breath, or I don't know, I assume it has breath, right? I could feel, oh, just like, and like even now, I'm like, oh man, oh. I mean, it was so close. Yeah, but yeah. Hi, Joan. Joan. And then we gotta go through Dum Dum wants Gum Gum. Because when I say Joan, that's what the Easter Island Dum Dum wants Gum Gum. In the in the movies, I didn't put him back. So the Smithsonian movie, there's three of them. Yeah. Anyway, but it's a giggle. Yeah, I can remember and my grandfather. So we went on a lot of trips, just get in the car. My grandfather, he was getting on. He was still driving when he was, wow, when he was, yeah, he was just, rather stubborn. And but my grandfather loved to get in the car and drive. So that meant that my dad, usually my dad, because he was the one, um, because the he was his my dad was a specialized mechanic, and he had a security clearance and all of this because um the stuff that he mechanicked, the stuff that he fixed, was all top secret stuff. And um the the jets that they were decommissioned, they were obsolete, so they no longer needed his specialized mechanic abilities. There was I think there was like four assigned, 'cause so he worked for the we lived we had army privileges and all of that stuff. Hi, Judy. Yeah, midnight at the, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, it was at the yeah, it was, yeah. There are three movies, and where at night the museum comes alive, and this guy's a new, anyway. The let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and so that was the year that we lived in McCook, because my dad, they put him he had a job, but he didn't have a job, so he had to move out of state in order to get a job to tide him over, because they put when they the jets that he was assigned to, they were obsolete, the fighter jets. And so they said, we don't know how long it will take to find you another place, but they never So they fired him, but they didn't fire him. He had a job, but he didn't have a job, you know. So he was in limbo for a year. And oh, that was the year that we lived in the, oh my giggles, we lived in the hippie house. And I don't know if I've ever, oh, but then, man, and I don't know how they did it, but we were, um, let's just say that the police in that town knew our address. It wasn't because of us. It was because, um, it was because of the hippies. And oh my giggles, they when they were, I don't know how they did it. They must have been high. There were there were tire tracks on the ceiling. Yeah, they yeah, they were a motorcycle hippie gang, and it wasn't just you pick up a detached motorcycle tire and run it across the ceiling, you know, with whatever. I mean, it was like someone had gas to it, and you know, and they revved it, and you could tell that they were like embedded. So yeah, it was kind of rather interesting. And my dad, he also is very handy with his hands. He loves wood. He loved woodworking. So um, the person who owned it no longer, and it was like they had made it into 4 or 5 apartments. And after they finally got all of that, the hippie biker gang out of there, the owner just kind of like breathed a sigh of relief and said, "I'm only renting it out to a family. Never again will I do the apartment thing." So my brother, actually, he was getting old enough to where he had his own apartment, but he couldn't officially, like, he was old enough, but there were some rules, some ground rules, because he had his own door, he had his own bathroom, he had his own kitchen. So he got, I'm not sure if you could technically call it a, it was a beautiful old house, beautiful. And we enjoyed playing in it. But oh, there's another one, yeah. And and we were constantly, when dad was doing, because part of the, I'm assuming now that I think about it, I was young enough to not even pay attention, but now I'm assuming that my dad was, because he was a woodworker, that he was helping the owner repair the place, you know, do the cosmetic and repairs if needed. So, um, um, I don't know if it was what they would call a craftsman style house, but it had my bedroom and my, well, the way they broke it up into they had 2 apartments or 3 apartments down. But oh, anyway, they had, and my brother was, siblings, siblings, and there was a laundry chute, and the laundry chute from, it was in between the one apartment that my brother had, and I was in the second bedroom of the original, because there was a door there. There was 2 doors. Actually, I think there was 1 door. But anyway, so if there had been 4 apartments, mine would have been the second bedroom, and we had the laundry chute closet thing. And Yeah, my brother, he'd get irritated at me because I was the younger sibling, and there was an occasionally where he would toss something down. Anyway, well, the laundry chute went down into this one small bedroom downstairs, and I'm telling you, my mom or my dad, they painted over this. There was this big eye on the wall, and yeah, it was really creepy. But they painted over it and layer and layer and layer and layer. Well, they're having fun today. Um, yeah, in chat. And um it would come back. The eye, they could never get that eye completely gone. Yeah, I don't know what kind of paint they used, but oh my word. And so being living in the hippie house, we had some fun. Yeah, because creepy. We live in the creepy house. Yeah. So anyway, we had fun. Because we were young and and we had fun. There were a few times, and then we noticed because my dad would have to call the police occasionally because he'd find stashes of drugs, and he couldn't touch. They were told he was told not to touch them. Just if you find something suspicious, call the police department. They will come and retrieve it. Well, we as kids, um, mom, this is the first year mom went back to work because my brother and I were old enough to be on our own after school for that hour or so. And anyway, the yes, he played Teddy Roosevelt on the horse in all three of them. I believe all three of the movies. And we noticed that we'd get drive-bys. And my brother and I, we were told to be, not to be scared, but just to be mindful of, because of the house we lived in, you know. And so yeah, we'd have drive-bys. I think it was a white van, if I recall correctly. It was a white van, and it would drive by just really slow in front of our house. Then we had it's just weird how we get on this, but oh, we met this unique family. I think they had 12 children, and the house they lived in. Oh my goodness. It was an awesome house. Now, they didn't have a history of any, but it was just by the very nature. It had it was a 4-story house. I don't remember them having a basement, but this was an old place where they had the third and fourth parts of the third and fourth floor were all servant rooms and stuff like that. And oh man, it was a really cool house. And we had fun. Yes. Yeah, we had fun. Now, how long has it been? Well, not too bad. But yeah. Yeah, we had to be kind of careful, but we had to not just, be had we had to use common sense. And if you see any suspicious behavior, mark the time. We had to write it down. And then, we just, at the end of the day, mom and dad would take care of it. Yeah. But yeah, there for a while. And then we got police driving by after that, after mom and dad reported the drive-bys. And then they gradually disappeared. They gradually, they never, yeah. So it was kind of it was an interesting year, that year that we lived in McCook. And then the government found a job for, and then we went back to Alaska. Yeah. But the memories that start coming now. So if we have time, because it's so, by the way, oh yeah, hello. This is the Frugal Eclectic, otherwise known as Noodle, and a few other nicknames. And hello to the replayers, or the people, yeah, the replayers. Anyway, so before the end, at least I got that in there. Just in case we have time, this is going to be my Clem box, Judy. I saw this and I go, oh, I've had this probably since 2019, and I never, someone pulled that off, and I never have done anything with it. But then I'm thinking, oh, this would be kind of cool with the Clem. So if we have time, I really did want to do a Christmas page. Oh, and yes, Merry Christmas. And however, in whatever way you say, yeah. I came here and I thought, well, I got busy in a movie and, last night, and I didn't move things. In fact, if anything, I added more stuff to the desk. And I'm going back over Shauna's yesterday, and I moved real quick to the wallpaper books, and I'm screenshotting the ones I like. The one that has my name on it in that last book. A few pages earlier, it was the same style, weird style, but it had aqua and I think hot pink in it. And I mentioned that I would put probably both the green and the yellow chartreuse. And when I found this, I go, oh, I haven't, because I'm, like I said, I'm going back through and I'm screenshotting the ones that really caught my attention. And then I'll use them as inspiration. So anyway, I set up, this is the second follow along journal from Shauna. This is my version of it, the one that it goes through the hole and goes around. And I have not done the envelope part because she does ninja stuff with her envelope section of the journal that she did. And I do have a playlist. I think there was like 7, maybe 8 videos. But yeah, she does ninja envelope stuff. And I'm like, I need to, when I'm done with this part, then I can relax and turn that video on and start, just pause, do the ninja stuff, and then open it back up and then pause, But this is what I did. I didn't show the Happy Mail. That reminded me. I got my, not Happy Mail, and my haul. Let me move that. I got my haul from Keisha. And this was the little envelope that came with it. And this is probably doesn't no longer apply, but I was put into a drawing. And this is a little card thingy. This is leftover this is poinsettia and looks like cream colored carnations. But I love the small scale, and it was a leftover from the wrapping I did on the package that I gave my friend. And remember this thing here, the other part of the plastic bag, and that one that was wonky? Well, I did it from here. Here's the bottom and the crease. And so I glued that plastic thing and I kind of scrunched it in there to kind of bring it back. And so that plastic thing is inside in between this. And I figured this would be not pretty together. So when I come and do this, yeah. And then another snippet of Christmas. Oh, this is some of the Christmas paper that I love. I tend to go when they have 70% off and stuff, and I look to see if I like anything. So anyway, I thought, you know what? I'm doing that. This is why I was watching movies last night, and I thought, because of my hands, I didn't want my hands to get overtired, so I thought, well, I'll start my Christmas page, and then maybe we can get to at least start the clam box. This is one of my new envelope. No, this is one of my new napkins. And here, this was before, but no one wanted this stamp at Keisha's. And so I took it because I go, oh, yeah. So no one wanted that. I took it. I bought it. And so I took the trim off the napkin and then, yeah. So I got that part all set up. So hopefully, I don't know what we'll glue that to. And this can hold, and I have my sermon notes from church because there are a few things in here. And yes, and I took the time when I glued all of these in. So now I have to make another one of these. But anyway, there are a few things in here that I want to write down on the page. And I might use the envelope. I'm not sure yet. But so I did some prepping because I didn't want my hands getting super tired. Okay, so here is the haul, the little haul. Oh, that's off the little Christmas taggy thing. This is now I'm not into like these angel things, but this one I liked. It's not overly, I just like it. If I can never get it out of there. It's very simple. It's not overdone. And, that's okay if you like the other angels. But when I saw these, I go, you know what? I like that. It's just very simple. And it's just got the one bead for the body. And it's got obviously the bottom bead. And then just the pearl for the and the wings. It doesn't have any more to it. I just really like that. Yeah. And I'm going to I like it so much that I'm going to turn it into a, I'll put a lobster clasp on it and use it as a pendant, like a charm pendant. Because I like to, when I wear a pendant, when I wear a necklace, I typically wear a charm where I have a whole bunch of stuff on it. Yeah, I figured, hey, I really like it. Yeah. And these, I bought the brown one first. And these will actually go on my Christmas tree. Now, I'm not sure why. I am assuming this came off somehow. I can just, it's okay. I can glue it back on. These are little snow, and I typically don't go for snowflakes, but I liked the little, the little cameo, the little things like that. This will go on my Christmas tree. And then no one was buying the yellowy beige one. And I thought, you know what? I'm buying it. So I got the yellowy beige one. It was just lonely there. No one was buying it. Yeah. So then, yeah. Yep. So these will go on my tree. Alrighty. Oh, and of course, you know me, hearts. Yep. Hearts. Little sticker hearts. This one, oh my word. And I saw that, I just liked it. And so I was able to, yes, grabbed, I got it. And this one, I was thinking how some of the the wallpaper that Shauna, like, whoa, her eyeballs went funky on them. I'm like, oh, for inspiration. So yeah. And you could like, and even this just right here, even that right there. In fact, I'm gonna keep those together and start doing a little, I might end up doing a collage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That actually might be kind of cool with some of the clem papers. But yeah. Ooh, okay. All right. Then I adore dolphins. And nobody was going to get them. And I got them. So, yep. Dolphins. Yeah. And I was so focused on the dolphins that I didn't even realize that I got 2 other brooches. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, hey, score. I got the dolphins, but look at that. Yes. Cool. Ah, wow. Ooh, a mustache. Right there, a mustache. Oh, that would be a cute mustache. It looks like a mustache. Mhm. And then I got this silver one. Now I have some of the bracelets, some of the gold bracelets that I bought in that big bag of jewelry. Yeah, and here's one. It reminds me of a ninja knife. That little star thing that they, ding! Yeah. So hey, I got a couple of those on my let's see, where am I? Here. All of them go in here. So, and then I got some more Life in Christ playing cards. So that was my little Keisha thingy. Now I have a little thingy coming in from Cheryl. Yeah. It should be interesting to see what my yearly totals for craft supplies have come to. All right, now we can get to the Christmas page. Now, let's see. I don't know how long I've had this, but I like velvet and I like green. I do like shades of, yeah, see, I'm using the leftovers from the packaging from to my friend. But I paid 50 cents for it. And it's actually quite nice, but I love velvet, like I said, and I like greens. So yeah, I don't know what I was looking at, but I go, oh, that needs to go in my Christmas thingy. Now, these are all snippets from the package that I did. And I'm definitely going back and I'm getting another roll of this. This was actually listed as a wedding paper. Yeah. And this is one, it just fascinates me. I just love that. I actually sent some of this. I'm pretty sure I sent some of this to Shauna to give her kind of a challenge. Yeah, but I just love that. That's just, oh, yeah. And of course, the poinsettias. So, okay. And this is a bold, this is, yeah, this is, I bought this. This was from the last Keisha thing. And here's more. And I've added, these are things I added to this kit. This piece of paper I added. But this is, I got this from I got this, what, a year? It's been sitting here about a year. But she, how did I find her? It must have been through Jonna. But this is what caught my attention. I love this fabric. And how green. I the buffalo, this green and white or green and cream buffalo plaid. This is what caught my attention. That's what sold me because I hadn't intended on buying anything. This is another snippet from mine. This one I got because it was really bold. I may have sent some of this to her too as a challenge for Shauna because it's colors that she doesn't normally work with. And it's not overly Christmas. It's just very bold. And I put it in a drawer and I just let it be. And the reason, so this year I got it out. And the idea is on this one, I'm deciding what I want to write on. That's kind of an interesting, it's within the color wheel. Oh, come on. The complementary thingy on the color wheel. Yeah. Oh, I'd have to whitewash this so I could write on it. Or I could cut the strips. I'm looking, okay, this is from 1909. It looks like doctor's handwriting. You know, you can't really decipher it. Interesting. It has no zip code, and it has just city on it, and it just has the street and the name of the person. That's interesting. No zip code, no. Oh, it's Lincoln, Nebraska. Oh my goodness. December 24th, Lincoln, Nebraska, 1909. Oh, wow. So, yeah. She sells these on Instagram. And I'm looking in here to see if there's anything I can. Okay, no, they're both back to back. So, oh my word. I found out I can't really, well, I suppose I could tell you, but I'm hoping that she still has it and that she gets my information. I'll go ahead and tell you. My husband told me this morning, he says, I'm going to share with you part of your Christmas gift. And, I told you I've been saving for that. I've been saving for that original piece of art from Rebecca Sauer. He's gonna buy it. That's part of my Christmas gift this year. And I went over there because he says, I want to buy it today. I went over and she has closed her shop down for the season, for this time. So I private messaged her over on IG. So I'm like, oh, like, ah, this is gonna go in, and because of Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'll just make a note. I can put the date, today's date, and that I did some reminiscing about, my mom and my parents divorced and then they remarried each other. But my brother and I and my mom, we lived in Omaha for a year. And that was the year that I met Billy Graham. And yeah, I actually it was for an entry to Memory Makers. I was going to do um their masters. I was trying to win. I was trying to be one of them. I was entering the contest. Well, when it came time, I guess my husband, he just wasn't paying attention. And I kept telling him, I says, I'm on, because he agreed for me to do this, right? And he just wasn't, he wasn't paying attention. And I kept saying, I need color copies of these original photos by this time so that I have time to put this all together, because this was a quilt. I was doing like a 2-page quilt or something, like a booklet, or it was a 12 by 12. And it was a quilt, and it was a quilt in a quilt style. I have because I never sent it, because he told me it finally, oh, I didn't understand. I thought, well, duh, and by the time, it was already too late. By the time he finally realized what I had been saying, when he finally connected the dots, it was too late for me to send it in. And it was just as well, because because I went ahead and I says, well, I'm going to use the original photos on it, because, I don't have the the copies for the page. And of course, anyway, you had to have the original photos anyway, but I wanted a copy of it myself. Well, anyway, so this I want out for sure. And I'm also, even on the clem, if we get to that, I want to use this, because this is a bunch of vintage stuff. And I thought this would also be kind of cool in here as well. This is for the page. This is going to be for the page. And let's see. Merry Christmas. May Christmas bring you everything that you have been wishing for. I love the back. Oh, that's gorgeous. It puts me in mind of William Morris. Okay, that can be tucked in. And let's see, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. And I wrote a book about my experience the whole year. And I quilted it. And then I wrote, yeah, that year was an interesting year. And I got to experience the summer where it got so hot that this is over by my grandma's house. You'd walk on the pavement just across the street, and you couldn't wear you couldn't go barefoot because the asphalt, the tar, the road would get so hot that it would just go up and down. You just like you were walking, and yeah, you get, and your foot would go down into it, and then you could bring it back up, and it squish, and you come up and squish. So you always had to wear shoes. Even like flip-flops were not really a good idea either. Yeah, all those interesting memories. Okay, so I got that and that. And somehow or other, this actually might go on my tree. I might, this actually might go on my tree. Ooh, I wonder if that could be my topper. And then it could be the second topper down. I could put it on the top of my tree for now until I get the other one done. And then I could remove it and then put it, kind of wiggle it underneath the new topper when I get it on. Ooh, okay. That's done. All right, let me get this back in the odd things you learn. Yep, and I still remember meeting Billy Graham, shaking his hand. I still remember the room. I don't necessarily remember the actual building, but I remember the room inside the building. And I remember how because my mom did not have a phone or a car back then. We took the transit. Oh, and I remember my mom finally got a job, and she did prescription glasses. And so the, let's see, we'll do an hour. Actually, we'll do an hour, 10 minutes. Another hour, 10 minutes. And, no, this goes in here. All right, so I've got that. This is not being used right away. Okay, this, do I want any of this? And best gift ever, which is appropriate. Fragile, do not handle, let's see. Light bulbs. And I got a 5. Hey, who's on the naughty list? Oh, hey, look what I found, guys. This is Jilly. She spells her name with a Gilly. Look at this. Jilly was a bad girl on 9/2/2020 equals Bailey was mentioned. Now, I don't specifically remember, but it was apparently, yeah, chat was hopping that day. Just saying. Then, on the same day, Sathia was here. 9/2/2020. She was Muhahahad. Muuuhud. So that must have been a rip roaring chat that day. Because, yeah, maybe, oh my giggles, they're going to go in. They're going to get tucked into the envelope today. I'll write in, tucked in. Yeah, well, no. Because, yeah, and they'll just like, yeah. Yeah, it must have been a rip roaring for me to write that down. Yeah. And who knows? Yeah, you'd have to go and find that. You'd have to go and find that. I assume but there they go. They get tucked in right there. Now this, what I was thinking, the reason why I was looking at, eventually I will, as the time goes on, I will cover this blue up just to make it look better. Now I can, and then we're so happy together, you guys. We're good. We're good art buds. So that can go up here maybe. This is where I put the date. Sorry. Today is a date, and that we reminisced about, Nebraska. I did some reminiscing. Okay. And I wanted to, oh, here, this is throwing me off. But see, I already showed you on that. So I don't technically need that right there. Put that there. And, oh, duh. That's why I'm, all right. Well, we'll get there. So, yeah, who's on the naughty list? Let's see. Well, let's see. Who's on the naughty list? Well, we got to put Dot on there because she has a blooming copper stick. And let's see. So Dot wouldn't get lonely. I guess the natural person to put on there would be Judy. Yeah, because, she gets me in trouble quite a lot. Yeah, so yeah, we'll have to naughty list, best gift ever. And do I want any more of these on this page? Well, Joan, well, let's see. No, Dottie. I said Dottie, not Joan. But now that you bring it up, you've been pretty sassy in the last 3 or 4 months. You've been yeah. In the sassy conversation of life in this bloomin' chat, you have gotten pretty sassy. I have to tell that. Oh, hey, what was the last thing you bought that was 20 cents? What was the last thing you bought? Oh, hey, here's your 6. Oh, hey, who's either 56 or 65? Oh, there. Uh-huh. Who's gonna fess up? We can put the date, location. Do not drop, handle with care. Fragile. We all have our fragile parts. It's always a good reminder to keep that in mind when working with other people. I like that color. It's a teal, but it's not a blue. But I like it. I like that color. Actually, that would be pretty with this here. That color combination. So, oh, I'll put it inside. Ooh, that would be pretty. Okay. We'll just, hey, this is like inspiration. That's okay. That would be, oh, yeah. Okay, where's the other one? Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, okay. We'll just stick it in there. Maybe put maybe put this on the jelly plate with some, I'll have to take a look at the when I get to the part where that one really bold one, that blue and some of the bolder ones that Shauna, her eyeballs went nuts. And then see if I can, using this as a base, see if I can incorporate. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to stick. Did I get, oh, no, here it is. That's the one I wanted to put in. And then I got to seeing this. So this goes in and this goes with that. Okay. Hey, like, oh my goodness. Joan. Oh my. Maybe Joan needs to go on a ticker tape. One moment, please. I need to get a ticker tape. Okay, here's a ticker tape. Here's a little bunch of little ticker tapes. Oh my word. Ooh, this might be, oh, that would be pretty in with that bird. Ooh. That was an experiment I did on stream one day. And this is German. And it came from, probably very painful for Jewish people. That's all I'm saying. That's the kind of German that's going on there. All right. We're taking a moment out because Joan has made the ticker tape. Yep. Anyway, I was trying to find a square of something to glue this on. Yeah. Yep, she's made. I'm in my own way here. Just relax a little bit here. I might, although I do love that. Oh, I like that. Now that inspires me. Okay. Okay. Oh my word. The giggles make, and then I'm like, ugh. Hey, don't move the chat. Hey, come on. Oh my giggles, don't move chat. I gotta go backwards now. Confound it. All right, let's see. Come on. That is the first time I have been called sassy. Okay, here. And I'm not repeating it. If you are watching this, you will have to, and at this point, and if you're really interested in what Joan had to say, you're just going to have to go and look at chat because I'm not repeating it. I will write it down though because it's hilarious. And of course, I have to get the proper spelling. Maybe I don't know if she spelled that wrong or not, but I'm writing it the way she said it. Two G's. You just have to be patient. And then, of course, Judy had to add her 2 cents. And yeah, Judy's name goes in here because, yeah, it was in here with an exclamation point and a he. Yes. Joan made the ticker tape. And this is 12, 22, 21. Chat. Okay. Now, and then she corrected herself. I'll put the other word down here because I believe she corrected herself. Now, let's see. And then Judy is on a ticker blooming tape because she had, like I said, she had to add her 2 cents in. Judy. And I don't say that because she's not Judy to me. Judy Foster is the Judy to me. Roots. Oh, well. Now, LOL and Joan's name. We will hear oops, spelled it wrong. Got to get the correct spelling in there. Yeah, Joan's backside is now immortalized. And this was 12/22/21. Now, who knew? And let's see. Okay, now it's not just Jilly and Safia. They're going in here. The Nutcracker twins, Joan and Judy. The Nutcracker twins. And that just randomly came to my mind. Do I have a nutcracker? No, I don't have a nutcracker. But we have twins now. Okay. There. Now, anybody else want to be entertainment? Okay, we definitely have to do a naughty. And the So Happy Together. You know what? Let's just get that glued up. Yeah, we're just going to glue it up. Oh, I'm done messing with it. We're gluing it up. Oh, I better go to the bottom. Now, uh-oh. Hello, Lena. Lena? Oh, I guess she stepped up. She wants to be a ticker tape girl. Oh my word. Should we where's the here? Should we call this what? She's like a Lena is like second place here or honorable mention maybe. But yeah, uh-huh. Lena's getting written down. Oh my giggles. Where's it here? Oh my giggles. Now, oh, you sidetracked me. And I ended up looking at confound it. Lena. Okay. Now, where did Lena go? Confound it. Okay. I can say, yo, my lime thingy you, because that's her nickname. Yo, lime thingy you. Yeah. Okay. Judy. And that just, oh man, we could get some jokes out of this one. Judy and Joan equals okay. And this was also dated 12/22/21. Now, anything else? Oh my giggles. Anything else? I got a ticker tape. Oh, she calls herself the ochre wallflower, but I call you lime thingy you. But I kind of like that one too. So now maybe you have a two-part nickname. OC. How many times? Ochre wallflower. Oh, that's got a hole in it. Okay. And I'll put a new part nickname. Interchangeable. Yeah. All right. So we've got 3 people on the list. Oh yeah, we got to take the. Oh. Now I suppose we could put the naughty here. The naughty. We could put the naughty list right there. Or better yet, let me check this one. Is this one bigger? No, not really. Yeah. Oh, hey, this is the big one. This is her little Keisha's thank you. But on the back, this is bigger just in case the list grows. We can get, is that a sticky sticker? It feels like it, but nope. All right. We're going in. Oh. Oh, I'll just click the arrow. That's just too funny. Joan! And now I have to go and say that was mentioned. Oh my goodness. I'm like, Joan, are you egging yourself on? Or did Judy, or did Judy say something? I'm telling you, you on a roll. No pun intended. Okay, I'm stuck. Okay, let go of me. Okay. This is the beginning of the naughty list right there. Now, we have Joan, Judy, Joan, Judy, and Lena. And of course, Dot. Okay. Okay, guys. just so we'll never forget. Okay. Yes, just so we'll never forget. We'll just we'll just put a, right through here. We can, and there's Joan's tassels for you. Okay. 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 Now, do we want jewels on that? I mean, I can accommodate. Oh, hey, Joan, I got jingle bells. I got jingle bells. Oh, I just have some wheezing. I'm fine. I just have a little bit of wheezing. Now, and then I was touching my Debbie fabric. And I'm like, oh, touching my Debbie fabric. Now, is Shauna here? Is Shauna still here? Because I think of when I see this, I thought I could maybe see if I could do something. Do you like that, Shauna? If you're still here, huh? Because that, Now, let me see. This is some older. And no, guys, I still haven't found that weird walkabout. Oh, maybe we can do one of her, like a Christmas ornament. Oh, maybe we can do a grotesque with this is like a Christmas ornament. All right. Oh, all right. Well, eyeballs. It looks like something she might like that I can, yeah, I still haven't figured out. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I just have to sit down and do it. Now, Do we need anything in here? Out of here? Do they have any like amaryllises or that, right? The amaryllis, or is that the, anybody else want to be on this naughty list? Dottie, because she has the dot, and I'll put CP for copper stick. Well, CP, yeah. Oh, yeah, anyway, we know why Dot's on here. Dot hardly ever gets in trouble. But, yeah. All right, so that's official naughty list. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, because she's always, oh, she gets herself in trouble. She says something. Okay, now, okay, now is that, let's see. Maybe I'll write that word down and look it up. And no, I haven't asked my husband about that one word, Judy, yet. Sometimes Judy says things that I have to ask and she tells me I have to ask my husband. Because I'm, and then I get weirdly educated because of things that Judy says. I get weirdly educated. Just saying. Now, all right. I'm just going to have to find ooh, I wonder if I could take some ticker tape. Ooh, I wonder if the ticker tape, hey, we could, let's see, 1, 2, 3 ticker tapes. We could glue them together. We may never get to the clem box, Judy. Just saying, I don't know yet. Okay, score. Okay, because I really want that over here. Now, and then of course we gotta get some stickers. That goes back in the box of the bag, the little bag. This goes out. And for now, oh, I wonder. I don't necessarily want to cover up. This is going to be like the little ornament thingy right there. Of course, you can't see it because I'm off camera right now. But hey, I'm getting this stuff, and we got to do the tassels for Joan. Hey, here's some purple candy wrapper. And no, I don't have any styrofoam balls to wrap that around. Or no, wait a minute, I might. That could represent Judy because it's purple. Now I could start covering that up like with this. Fragile, do not drop, handle with care. That means that reminds us that we have to be careful with one another. We still have fun, but we need to be careful. Now, do we need to glue some pepper on here? For that little chunk of sassiness, for the little chunk of sassiness there. Well, maybe we should just go ahead and glue that on there just for, pepper. Okay, these are all things that we can glue on to the little thingy there. I want to glue this down, but I don't want to cover that up. All right, now we got to do the tassels. We got to glue this thing down. And the Christmas ornament. And if we've lost you, if you're still here and we haven't lost you, oh yeah, we were supposed to glue that puppy down, but let's at least get it this far glued. Okay, what is going on? Okay. Okay. Now we have little, and I have this little flap here too, because I made an extra page. Because remember, I told you I had to cover that weird, the plastic left over of this from the other side of this. So I had to, and I wanted this pretty green, and I have a little phalange here. So, ooh, that could actually go there. So I could see the back of that. Yeah. Oh, don't get sidetracked. Too much of that today. I think that's sufficient. We happy together. No, not on the floor. You do not drop to the floor. Oh my stars, you do not drop to the floor. Not allowed. So happy together. Isn't that some kind of a song or something? Kind of like a partridge song? Okay, I better check chat. That's going to get glued down. Now, the tassels have to make a little more work. They might not strictly get done, but yeah. Okay, we'll get this glued down. Okay, now let's get this, because I want that. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Do you want, I'm assuming by the thing that you said you'll have music wherever I go, that means you want me to put at least one jingle bell. And she's wily. I'm reading chat. Lena. So happy together. So happy together. Joan and Judy. Oh. Oh. The Butt Cheek Sisters. Oh, my word. Of course, we can also call them the Nutcracker Twins. For, you know, whatever reasons. The Nutcracker. The Nutcracker Twin. Now I'm saying it wrong. Pronouncing it wrong. Okay, excuse the pun, but we're butting these up against one another. The ticker tape leftover thingies, you know. Okay. And okay, wait a minute. I want them on the, I double check because one side, yeah, this is the wimpy side. I don't want that on the, and that's the wimpy side. Okay. So the two wimpy sides are on the back. Now, yeah, that's okay. Okay. All right, now let's see, what are we going to do? I didn't bring them back. So let's see, we're stuck with what? We need to glue these down. Pronto, pronto, baby, pronto, pronto. Seriously? You would think? Oh, my word. Okay, well, guess what? We're going to overlap them like a 1/4 inch. Okay, here we go. I want to get this down. We're going to overlap these puppies because yeah, we're overlapping, and yes, I'm matching up the lines. Now they look crooked, but you know, hey, we're not, it's okay. It's okay if they're crooked because that's not our main goal here. And that's going to be a weird one because, oh, okay. Oh, Judy. Oh, man. Maybe I should just stop reading chat. Oh, my giggles. Sometimes. Ah, Judy. Yeah. Yeah, that you got me saying that, and you're not even Judy. Because you're definitely not her. I mean, you know, you're definitely not yeah. All right, now. Oh my, do we have enough or not enough? Oh, crumb. All right, well, okay. We flip it around. It's okay. We just add one more. We're going to add one more. Maybe we can get a wimpy one. Wimpy. Huh. Wimpy. Huh. Wimpy. Wimpy. Well, eventually, who knew? All right. Now, I just was thinking that the stripes of the graph paper would look rather interesting underneath the poinsettia. The poinsettia. Finally. Ta-da! Now, okay. This is where it's going to get really interesting. Okay, no ripping allowed. After I bloomin' fussy cutted you, you're not allowed to rip. So very carefully glue stick you. You're not allowed to rip. You're not allowed to rip. Okay, now be a little bit bolder. Oh, no, 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 no. No wrinkles. Yes, I'm talking to this blooming inanimate, lovely napkin. Okay, wow. Okay, here we go. Okay. No wrinkles. You're not allowed to wrinkle. No, no. You're not allowed to wrinkle. So happy together. So happy together. And if I haven't mentioned it, of course, yeah, I'm like, Merry Christmas. I suppose I could read you a, I think I've got a, oh, I got a pop-up version of, I just got it on the 16th. Pop-up version, a quickie pop-up version of, I think it's the night before Christmas. Yes, you know, it's a few days, but you know, hey. No, all right, you're not allowed to. You like the glue. You enjoy having yourself glued. Okay, and you're not, well, all right, we'll leave you alone. Now I gotta cut you out. Wait a minute. Do I want to cut you out? I can cut you down, but not maybe. Okay, maybe the glue dried too quickly. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Okay. Now, do we want to put, do we want to, thank you guys. Never used to have trolls before until they have this new, their new toy. Now, I think that's all glued down. Now, nobody breathe. Okay, now. Oh, oh, that's what I'm stepping on. Well, go figure. Now, let's see. What am I doing? I don't know. Okay, I was kind of, let's see. Alrighty, let's see here. Now, wait a minute. I'm reading chat. Thank you for not touching it, Judy. Now, Lena, are you the wallflower? Okay, so who's the wallflower? Okay, I was wondering because you've done that a couple times. Yeah. So who's the wallflower? Who's the wallflower? Inquiring. Oh, no problem. I just need to know who you are. I thought it was Lena joking around. But now that we know, okay, you don't talk much. You're perfectly welcome to be here. It's just I thought Lena was joking with me. So now that we have it straight, you're perfect. You can be quiet now. You can be quiet now. If you can. Just saying. Because every once in a while you find yourself talking. But like I said, you're perfectly welcome here. Welcome, Bambi. Okay, now let's get the cutter out. Oh man, do I want to cut that out? Now, I'm not really I thought maybe I would see, but the red in the poinsettia, y'all, is a little too dark. So maybe I'm going to have to cut it out. But we can maybe do it to where I can have a very on purpose, a whole bunch of it showing. And that would be quicker for my hand and all that good stuff. Okay. We do get a little bit crazy around here, but we do all love each other. That needs to be glued. And we joke around, and we sometimes get ourselves in trouble. But that's all a part of, yeah, the art bud friendship. And then some people get me so discombobulated that I don't know which way I'm going. Oh, you didn't get glued down either. All right, fine. You enjoy the glue. You inhale the glue. Sure you do. Okay. Because I can't glue on that one page. We're doing kind of a weird Italian grotesque. And a grotesque is where they take different items. You can look it up. It's actually in the dictionary. Wow. Italian grotesque. They take different items. It's like the Native American or like a totem pole, like up in like the Alaskan Indians and all that. You know that. Oh, that didn't get glued down either. Wow. But I was messing with I was looking for paper. Do I want to leave that? Actually, I think I do. That'd be easier on my hands. Okay, that can go trash. Okay, now. Well, some of us do have the humor, whether we want to or not. We have the humor of a 12-year-old. Yeah, like just here. This is for Judy. We've been a bit remiss. Now remember, these might sound odd because the battery has gone wonky, but here, Judy. There. There. And no, I'm not going to go hunting for your favorite one. Okay, now that's an interesting one. Ludwig. Oh, I had well, I've had turmeric latte today. I've had them before, but I had one today. And there's no way around, because it's good for your joints, and it's also good for your skin. And yeah, yeah. I'm yeah, yeah. I'm working on it, getting it cleared up and stuff. So, but I had to put during the holidays, I keep a can of whipped cream in the refrigerator. Yep, Merry Christmas. Yep, back at you. That's to everybody. I say Merry Christmas. Other people have, and that's my preference. Okay, so here's the bauble. Here's the tassels. And I don't know if we'll be able to get to them. We're getting a little bit our time. But hopefully by the next time I stream. Okay, so here, poinsettias. Where's the little thingy? Here. These get glued down. And I want to leave space. No, I can actually, the little things, the little quirky things out of the sermon notes, I can tuck in here. I can make little things, like this, and tuck in. Let's see, did I get that? These are the old ones, Safia and the Jilly. Okay, now. And I think what we're going to do is, I'm pretty sure it's wallflowers first time. We're just going to, no, she's not on the naughty list. But this is what I have we're just going to put her name down. There. And it can be right in here. There. Now, we're going to do a weird grotesque. We can tuck that in there. Or do we want to tug it? We might do a grotesque cluster. I think I want the... Okay, this gets glued up here. So happy together. And pepper, I'm going to leave the pepper in. I like to empty them out and use them in collage. And then I flatten that and you can see pepper, pepper, pepper. But I think I actually want to leave the pepper in. We're going to head and glue this down. Fragile, do not drop, handle with care. And again, that's a reminder that we can tease and bug each other, but you know, underlying, we have to again be gentle with one another. Okay. And we're just going to, like, right there. It might be a little crooked. Oh, I didn't see this before. I saw the snowman, but we have an up close, these snowmen, but there's an up close snowman here, and there's an up close of Santa, where you just get the nose and the upper beard and the eyes. Okay, best gift ever. And again, I have this flap that I can maybe add some stuff to. Maybe I did this. Maybe I should have done a cluster over here. Well, maybe let's just put that aside. Do I want to put any tape, velvet tape down here before I glue? Do I? Yeah, you can kind of see me. I don't want to get. Ooh. Ooh, I can do the. Oh, I can do the offline probably, but I could run them. Oh, looky there. There or here on the little phalange. Oh, I could do that right there. Okay. All right. Okay, that sits with the tassels. Well, oh, Debbie reminded me, and I was going to tease Judy. But what was it? Oh. Yeah, that's about it, Lena. This is going down. And I'll put it right at the top. And there's Judy and Jones' theme song. So happy together. So happy together. Do I even want to try to rap that? No. I'm not necessarily into rap music, but I can make the sound effects. Of course, that's been a long time. Used to do choir, and oftentimes I was like the backup sound effects because I have some interesting sound effects. Okay, now Let's see. Maybe this is just a bauble that got away. Maybe that's the bauble that got away. Oh, no, wait. This is supposed to be a grotesque. So let's see. Based on the Italian grotesque. Oh, hey, we got this. We just keep getting sidetracked. Is there a lag? Okay, do I even want to know why Joan said that? Oh my giggles. What in the world are you guys talking about now? I feel like Shauna. Okay. Okay, donuts. Okay. Okay, are you still talking food? I hope you're still talking food. Did you get him? Did you get him? Looky there. Judy, looky there. Thank you, Debbie. All right, let's see. Oh, that's this. That's why it stuck to me because I glued it before I wanted to put it down. This one, this is going to get do I, oh, you know what? I think I just want that glued there. And I'll just let go of this. I'll let go of this. Okay, here goes. I'm letting go of it. It's okay. I'm letting go of it. Okay. Because it's the sentiment. Of course, I have this saying that I made up that when it comes to the wishing, it's like, and I don't, I haven't been able to fully explain it, but the the saying here, this says, may Christmas bring you everything that you have been wishing for. Well, for me, I think, and I came up with this saying is, I wish you nothing. I hope you everything. And so far, the only thing I've been able to really, um, because it's one of those thinkers that makes you think. And oh no, don't want to get that glued. And so it's like hoping or no, wishing often becomes stagnant, but hoping always stays alive. When you hope for something, there's always that vibrancy, but wishing can often become stagnant. And it's one of those things I keep thinking about. I haven't quite fully, like, you know, okay, why is it sticking? Okay, is it just sticky or? Okay, it just got stuck. Okay, let's find something. Well, hey, this might be a little something. Come on. How do you get these off? They are stickers. Come on. It's like ABC 1, 2, 3. Oh, there. I just wasn't. No. There it is. Come on. Oh, good. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, they're kind of like a vellum. Uh, bye. Bye, darling. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. And that was 12/21. I want to keep the date on that. So let's just start doing this. Actually, let's put it up here. Might as well. That's kind of cool with the red washi tape coming through. Okay. Anything else? You know, we're probably better off with something. Oh, hey, like this gets glued on here. Okay, now this book, the antiquarian, the guys who are jumping have a candle in between them. The guy that has a candle, the two guys with a candle in between them, and they're kind of jumping. We could put that guy there. Oh, hey, here's a polar bear and a sailor. Oh, that would be kind of interesting. Oh, in a boat. That's a polar bear in a boat. And this would be the time, probably the only time. This is a snake wrapped around a guy. And I'll put him in here only because I reminisced about my snake experience. So I'll put that in. And yeah, it was there's a pink unicorn. Do we oh, hey, here's a drum. Who who plays the drums? Does anybody play the drums? We could put him in there, but I was thinking about those leaping guys with the candle between them. They might be too big. Yeah, and I accidentally cut. So all I have to do before I can use these is I just come here and glue masking tape onto it. This one I purposely did because I had to get the strawberry to send to Dee Dee for her, that collage thing that she did. Okay. Oh, hey, we could put the brain. We could put the brain guy. Oh, hey, let's do him. I think we could do maybe a half a wreath because it needs to be something big. So this guy, ooh, okay, we got it. Okay, we got the brain guy. Oh, and we could even put the like of an artichoke upside down. Yeah. Okay, we need room, so we'll put this back onto the. Okay, now. Okay, brain guy, and he's looking at all this stuff, so that's good. Anyway, then I hit him, and for like 2 seconds, it had my name on there that I deleted the guy. And then Shauna, she didn't see that I had done it because I guess the lag. But it was weird. Then all of a sudden I saw Shauna's name. So I guess the person who has the stream can override. Yeah. And I'm not sure if that used to be or if it just now happened. Okay, so that's the second part of the grotesque. This is the beginning of the grotesque. So happy together. Okay, now we can, ooh, he's got some nice poinsettia shoulders. Okay, now I'm wondering if we cut this bauble in half and we need to get some flowers, maybe like a wreath or something, or a laurel. I wonder, oh, I wonder. An egg. Oh, just, okay. For Judy, we'll put, oh, we need to put the snake. Oh, hey, we'll just put the snake here because I did reminisce about the snake. That's why. And I'm thankful that I did not get, yeah. Okay, let's see. Where do I want it? Maybe right, kind of right there along Santa. Okay, now let's see if we can find some laurel, or maybe I can cut a wreath in half, and then this can be attached to the other wreath, you know? Or maybe that needs to, well, I don't know. Maybe that just is not going to happen today. Or I could white it out. The moon over brain. But I already glued them down. Okay, Shauna. Do you like this? Are you paying attention? Eyeballs, front and center. Do you like this? Is that okay for you? Okay, let's see. Do I have like a wind? Or, oh, maybe one of the seat. No, I'm saying, if you like it, just tell me yes or no. Do you like it? Answer the question. Do you like it? Does it speak to you? Or is it eh? Okay, now. Okay, so okay, so the only, okay. Then that, okay. Then that, okay, that's what I needed to know. Now, this guy is very dramatic. Let's see. Oh, hey, oh, this, naughty. For naughty, the in for naughty. We need to put naughty in for naughty and nice. Yeah, that'll be for the naughty and nice. Now, what I was thinking, might not have but one of these, one of the jellyfish could be kind of like the fart. That's kind of interesting on me, pretty. That's a little too pretty for wind. Oh, here. Let's see. Could we, how could we, the poinsettia has to go there. But we could bring him down. Bring the poinsettia down. How could we attach him? We could cover his ear maybe with one of these. This one here comes to mind because it's like it's in your face. It's doable. You see it. You may not see it coming, but you see it. This would be to blend in. This would stand out. I don't see any like a cloud. Oh, hey, well here. Oh, Dot, the copper stick. Oh my giggles, we got to put that in there. Dot and her copper stick. Hey. Hey. We're looking for something that looks like wind, right? Okay, so we're just going to random Dottie. This is for Dot. Random Dot. We got to put the naughty and nice. But this is about as close as you're going to get to any kind of like a wind look. Besides, I think it'd look cute. I think it would look cute. Well, we could put a Cupid on a cloud to represent a fart. I don't know. And see, where's the egg? We got to put an egg in here. If we're not careful, it's going to look like a sticker sneeze or whatever. Oh no, does that look more like a fart? Like a wind? Oh, we could put carrots for kimchi, but she's not here. Oh, I should make her a card and use that. The carrots. Carrot kimchi. Well, that could maybe be a wind. Represent wind. Well, I know there's an egg in here. I don't think I've used it. I don't think you want the egg that someone's crawling out of. A peach. Oh, a peach. That's right. Because it looks like a plumber. Yes, and that's an old conversation, Judy. Oh my giggles. And the peach was born. Here's an egg for Judy. Well, that's why you said it. Ooh, let's put the egg, because after all, we're building a grotesque. An Italian grotesque. So we've got those stickers to have to figure out. Now, what did you just, peach? I know there's oh, that's an apple, I think. Pear, apple, cherries. That looks like something from a Star Trek movie. I don't know if they have a peach. Another couple pears. Another strawberries in here. They don't even have a peach blossom. Okay, here. This is probably what I want, what I was looking for. I'll just take half of it because I want to end the bottom of the grotesque needs to have some ground to it. So let's see here. That should be the matching. Okay. Okay, Judy. Okay, Lena. The botanical one might have a peach in it. There's a lemon. No, I don't see a peach. So we're gonna go. We need to get these other. Okay, I do like that orangey one. That orangey jellyfish. Okay, we're gonna put him up right there. So this goes at the very bottom. And so the egg can actually go here. Okay. And that will be the weird grotesque. Bye, Debbie. Okay. So you want, okay. Yeah. That's like what, 25 of them? It seems like there's 25 of them now today. Okay, so this is the bottom of the grotesque. And there, the twigs. Yeah, it lines up where the twigs intertwine, lines up with his ear. at the very bottom. And let's see, where does the naughty, the egg goes right here. And then we need to go a little longer than I had anticipated, but hey, it's okay. I don't have to, our church is Friday night because it's New Year's Eve service. So we don't have church tonight. So I don't have to. Okay, this is going to get glued down there. I could put the word peach right there. I could make up a sign that says peach dot dot dot. That could be what I do. And kind of just have it like right here. That could be what I do. Better than nothing. Because now that it was mentioned, it's like you got to have it. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to glue a strip of the green velvet right here. And then I can always put something here if I really need to. Let's see. Where is this going to go? It's got to go here somewhere. I can always rearrange the date. So guess what? It goes right here. And so what if it clashes? It's okay. And then we got to put dot. And then we got to put we got to glue the pepper in. Because that represents the sassy. Okay. We're going for clashy. It's okay. That represents the naughty and nice list. 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 Now, we'll put the pepper in first. Where do we want the pepper? How about right there? Yep. You got an egg in there. Okay. And now, where does Dottie go? Well, about the only place to put her is right there. Where she's not covering up the snowman completely and she's not covering up the word fragile. Okay. And, well, Judy, I guess we'll just do clam next time. If I remember. Unless I decide to do something else. Now, anybody else want to be on the naughty list before we leave? I think there's an honorary dot and then the 3. And I don't know about, I'll just stick the weird ornament in here as a later on maybe, or not. It won't go in there. Okay. Okay. And what I'll do for the peach is I get out one of my little stencils, you know, my word stencils, and I'll take a piece of oh, hey, we forgot this. Yes. That needs to be re-glued and put down here. Well, the envelope got full, and I'm going to add a few things to it. In the back of this, where I have to follow along on the Shauna Ninja envelopes, I was thinking about putting this year's Christmas cards somehow, but I'll see. I don't know. I might have to put them. I don't know. We'll see. Come on. There. Okay, best give ever. Hashtag. Oh, I forgot to glue this on, but I can glue that. Oh, upside down. I can glue that later. Oh, don't want to cover the egg. If it's touching, it's okay, but I don't want to cover it because the grotesque sits upon the other item. Whether you start at the bottom or the top, it sits on top of one another. Okay, where do I want to put this? Well, I guess it's going to have to go here. Santa, your eyeballs are going to get covered maybe. Oh, good, not quite. Okay, get that charm out of the way there. And then I got, where's Joan's tassels? I got to remember to do here, the tassels. I have to remember to do those. And then that will be kind of like there should be space right here to kind of, you know, dangle them, and I'll try to bead them up. Yeah. So let's see. And I wanted to do them here, this right here. Okay. So yeah, I think we pretty much got it done. All kinds of stuff in there. Oh, hey, this. Okay, we got all the stickers on here. We found space for them. And let's see, there was something that here, this needed to be glued. Okay. Okay. So guys, thank you for stopping by. And yep, here's officially the naughty list. And yeah, we have Joan, Judy, Lena, and Dot, just because, and Safia. Yeah. And we have interesting conversation, part of the chat. We have it all written down. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, we have them all in there. And let's, yeah. Come on. There you go. There. And I will glue that down. There. And it was nice meeting you, Bambi. Hopefully we didn't mess you up too much. Like I said, we normally, yeah, typically the ideal is that it's a family channel. That's the goal. But every once in a while, certain people get a little weird, and then you just kind of, like, oh, yeah, we get a little wild and crazy sometimes, but yeah. Okay. So I guess it's see you next time. Yes. Oh, we never did use the stamped version, but oh well. Oh, I could just take a white piece of paper and stamp the stamp. Or, ooh. Anyway, yeah. Here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And I could just stick that piece of paper in there. I mean, because hey, it's an envelope. Okay, guys. We got to be out of here. It's been a little over time. And let me get that out of the, yeah, let's see it. Let me close this because I've got stuff in, yeah. Um, oh, and just so a proper send off, a proper send off. Let's get the whoopee cushion out. It sounds like this needs batteries too. Yeah. 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 Let's see. I forget if that's the one Judy likes on this one. Okay, that one. Anyway, that one sounds a little off. Anyway, off we go. You guys have an awesome rest of the week. And yep, see you next time. Now, I got to get this closed. And then I have to, oh good, I did not cover this. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, I need to actually be official here. There we are. Okay, let's see. There, now it's official. Okay, guys. Bye. I'm ending the stream. Okay, well, what did Joan say? Uh-oh. Oh my God. Joan! Do I have to triple your name on the naughty list? Joan! Oh my giggles. Joan. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to squeeze in that little bit before that, the times 3 behind Joan's name. Oh my giggles. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm gone. We're out. Yeah, Joan gets extra coal. Okay. Uh-huh. I think I've heard CB say that once or twice. And yeah, you guys have gotten together and uh-huh. Oh my okay. Okay. I'm gonna I guess you guys can stay and chat if you really need to stay and chat. Do I have to stay here and oversee you? Hmm. Hmm. I want my lunch. My lunch is late. Yeah. I'm out of here in whichever direction. Yeah. Which okay, now, oh my giggles, it's gonna translate into the barbecue stencil. Oh, Joan, tassels and barbecue. Joan, there's your new stencil. There's your new stencil. Just saying. Tassels and barbecue. And no one will ever know except the people in this chat. Or if they see the video, they might connect the dots, but write it down, Joan. Yeah, write it down. Okay, can we go now? Dorothy! Dot! Now, see, you were, dot, dot. Oh my giggles. No more honorary naughty list. No more honorary. You're on there. I mean, you're written in pen for good. No erasing you from the naughty list. You're encouraging her. Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna end that stream right now. Okay, bye.